Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today, driving home on a Monday. We got Monday Night Raw tonight, and we are counting down into the Clash of Paris. Honestly, the biggest rumor there is out there in the world of wrestling, I hear a few people kind of guessing or hinting at what they think it might be. And that is, what the heck is going on with Naomi? Last week, Naomi, it was tweeted out that she was unable to appear at Monday Night Raw, that she was not medically cleared. They had to cancel a Naomi versus Io Sky match. And then, of course, at Clash in Paris, Naomi's supposed to have a match against Stephanie Vicaire. For the World Heavyweight Championship. So everything's sort of like up in the air. Like, what the heck is out with Naomi? They don't say what the heck is going on Raw. It is only mentioned by Finn Balor of the Judgment Day backstage, talking about what is going on with the World Tag Champs of the women's division. And it was kind of mentioned maybe Roxanne would start looking to get into that title picture, since losing the tag belts. They got to start spreading the Judgment Day and making it bigger and better than ever. And all hands in. We got to do it for Liv. Do it for Liv. And SmackDown rolls around. Isn't announced what's going on. Adam Pearce, his Saturday tweet of what is going down in the world of Monday Night Raw, just says that Naomi is going to address, what is going down. Honestly, off the top of my head, I'm just going to say it right now. I think the Bloodline is going to continue to roll out, and I'm guessing that Jimmy and Naomi are going to be having their first baby. It reminds me a lot of what happened after Money in the Bank 2020, where they had the taped Money in the Bank match at the WWE headquarters, and they went down to the I think they were doing Raw from the Performance Center at that time, and they did the whole deal where Becky Lynch called out Asuka, and then presented her the WWE Women's Championship because she had won the Money in the Bank the night before, and she was not able to perform, and they figured that was the best way to just continue on with storylines, and they didn't have time to set up a women's tournament or something like that, because they had something that they were working towards at the time, and figured it was the easiest and best way to just get it out of the way. Other than that, I can't really remember the last match that Naomi was involved in other than SummerSlam. In the three-way, did she have some sort of nagging injury that is just not going to get better? And if she just hurt herself like Liv did, even if she's champion, I don't think they would halt everything in the women's division to just have her come to Raw and say she's hurt. And I think that they would send her to wherever they needed to send her to get her better, to hurry up her return to the ring. That's why I'm leaning so much towards being that, because we're not working house shows anymore, and other than just some fluke injury at the house or just getting ready, I don't really know what it could be, other than just some drummed up, total divas, untold storyline that they're building for Naomi behind the scenes. But it sucks because she's really starting to get the ball rolling. This is probably the biggest push of her career. She's been the SmackDown champion before, the Feel the Glow days, but she's never been the number one on top, where Jade is coming for her, where definitely Rhea as well as Io Sky. Like, all eyes are set on her, on the #1 brand. You know, she wins the Money in the Bank. Everybody thinks that she's gonna go after Tiffy, and you know, she just switches it up and goes the other way. So we'll find out tonight what's going down with Naomi. And I know my money is all in on Bloodline continues. And if you can remember that Bloodline chart that they put up at the press conference in Vegas on the way to WrestleMania 40, when they did it at the Super Bowl, with The Rock out there and everything like that, it looks like we're going to be building a bottom line, you know, setting up, you know, Roman's 5 kids, and just, you know, I think Jay's got a couple. It's just going to be, you know, what WrestleMania 60 is going to be based around when these guys find out their way to get into the ring and get this thing going. Even Jacob, he's got some kids. I listened to that podcast when he was on Cheap Heat, the SummerSlam Spectacular. I can't remember if he's got 4, if he's got 5, 6. I remember that they said that they were going back and forth with Roman over who was going to have the most. But we'll see, man. Hope everybody has a good day. Got to get home. Monday Night Raw tonight, 5 p.m. on the Netflix. Peace out, guys.